But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this music for a moment longer here, and then we're gonna launch the game. What does load do, actually? Oh, we can reload a previous week. I'm pretty sure I screwed up and we need to go back to week 5. But we're gonna go continue and see if how badly my fuck up is. Because I sent the general out, so we don't have enough time to clear the roads before the wedding. So people are gonna get murdered on the way in for the wedding. In the 2 weeks to the wedding. Seven. Oh, our daughter's here. There's a bleeding peasant behind her. Sup, peasant? Your Grace, thanks to our new inn, I missed the rest. We can now plow much faster. We need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We will be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. Very generous. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Alright, we helped out a bro. Sup, daughter? Sadini? What are you hiding there, pumpkin? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat, just not Larissa's one. It's a snail. I found him in the garden. I call him Smudge. That's an unusual pet. And an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. It's all slimy and sticky. Kinda gross. The best replacement I found thus far. Maybe if Larissa didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. What if the cat stayed? Alright, daughter, not only have I traded you for a soldier, I'm going to take your cat. For spite. Ivo will want Larissa by your side. Once your sister gets married, she'll have to go with Ivo. She has to support him. She can't stay with you forever, you know. Well, there's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it? Smeary? Smudge. It's... Oh, she was angry. It's Smudge. It's not that hard, Father. He smudges, that's why. Yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Talus is staying there until the wedding ceremony. What's up, beat-up-looking peasant? Your Gracia, small favorite ashu. Sheeny tiny flavors. Would you happen to have any spare gold? 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way I could get myself some more boosh. That's it, some new boosh, of course. I know it's unusual. So what say you? New boots, you say? Do we give the drunk man 1 gold? Hey, Wormhole. How are you doing this Wednesday? This king is a dick. Well, his hand was he's not the greatest king, but also his hand is kind of forced in all of these things. Give this fucking beggar 1 gold? Don't waste my time. I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Just let me disappear. Get the fuck out of here, you drug ass. Rodovia raided the village, sent the general to a nearby village. A drunken citizen visited asking for gold for boots. Not booze. Zadini's worried about her older sister. A new pet Smudge is harmless. The leak keeps her busy. The king thinks her love for these animals is adorable and has let her keep it. She made friends with a snail. Peasant. Come here, peasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on their banner. Oh, let me guess, there's a monster on the banners. No, not at all. Locals, for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. This all can afford. I hope this will compensate your losses. This should be more than enough, Your Grace. We're much obliged. Merchants. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way down to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? Oh, this is the one the lady told us about. Green shirt, wearing a hat. An obvious risk in your profession. Are you trying to fool me? Guards. No, Your Grace. I'm telling the truth. It was the Redovian barbarians. You'll spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know we found her wrongdoer. I like that he's just gonna walk himself to the dungeon because we don't even have fucking guards. Thank you, Cogswell, for the raid. Devs 2, Pig in the City. With Zephyrin Cochran. Actually, is he in the second one? I think he's just in the first one. Cheers, thank you for the raid. We're playing Yes, Your Grace, where we manage a kingdom that's going to be sieged by Redovian barbarians, is what they call them. And we may have traded our daughter for some soldiers, and we're supposed to prepare for the wedding. Since I may have screwed up and sent my general off to defend a village, so some people on the way to the wedding may get murdered. We'll see. How's everyone doing? Many such wigs are possible indeed. There are infinite of them, after all. Alright, Audrey. May get murdered. Yep. Sounds like Redovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Redovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Alright. We'll take a look around the castle. It's in the gardens. Both of our daughters who have nothing new to say, I would assume. Your Grace? Yeah, same thing as before. Why do I have to listen to the man in the chambers? Because he's lending us a lot of soldiers. So it's the youngest and middle daughter. We've married off we've promised the 13-year-old's hand both to the barbarian king and to the people supplying us with soldiers to fight the barbarian king. Mistakes were made. What's up, bro? We ain't calling off the wedding. The game seems to have given me opportunities to, but that's not happening. Doctor Strange in the wig-verse of madness, an infinite number of wigs. All of which pale in comparison to a salt and pepper. Oh yeah, allies. Fight. No way to recall our general, so, hey merchant. Oh, Grace. Your Grace, I don't really understand. Why am I here? You tried to trick me. I don't know your dirty tricks. Lady Ada told me what you did. Oh, Lady Ada. I didn't realize you two knew each other, huh? Yeah, that's right. You know why? How dare you ask that? You're gonna stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. Oh, I'm very red now. Whoops. We need to go to our bedchambers and talk to the queen. Darling? How are the wedding preparations going? Has Larissa spoken to you at all? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us for this one day. How are you holding up? Oh yeah, you gotta get shit done. That's right. See you later. Peace out. Nothing else for me to do. I have a strawberry pie. Oh, we put it in our list with the rest of the supplies. Okay. We're gonna keep the medicine, I guess, separately. I didn't realize clicking on things in the inventory just make it count as a supply. I was hoping to save money on this cake by giving her a 3-year-old pie. But no, we gotta hire a band, buy fabrics, buy flowers. So many resources. Well, at least we're making some money. Our investments have gone well with the market stall, the tavern business, and the inn. Hey, Larissa's here. And so is the Lady Ada. And the General. This is the final week before the big night. This is our last chance to deal with the Radovian posts. Oh yes, the Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. What's up, General? What'd you find? Your Grace, Radovia attacked again, but their squad didn't stand a chance against us. I would like to think that it'll be a while before they decide to attack one of our villages again, Your Grace. Okay. But also, I need you to go destroy 2 posts in 1 week. General set. But we only have 1 general. No agents available. So that post isn't going to get knocked out, and the people are going to die on this road. What's up, Lady Ada? Your Grace, you called me. I found your thief. I've put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Your Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you may desire with him. Don't worry, Your Grace. I'll show him where his place is. Of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. My pleasure. That is all. You're dismissed. Get out of my sight. Thank you for now. Let me know if you need anything. Crazy dude who thinks he's being hunted is here again. How goes it, Pietro? Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What I'm saying, why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? Better leave. I can leave, right? That dude is gonna get us killed doing something. The red was the Multiverse of Madness joke? I suppose. Red features in many of those shots. Larissa! Father! Larissa, you finally came out. Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course I'll see you there. Hey, a female peasant. We've not had a woman who's not a noble show up thus far. We've had a lot of weird-ass peasants, though, so I'm surprised it took this long. Your Grace, I came here to ask you for your help. My father is very sick with a fever. Help me, please. He's pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We tried treating the fever with cold water and a bolus of butter, onions, and garlic. We've given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Egads, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Oh, Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true. You should put out word we're looking for one. As for your father, I have this medicine. This should help your father. It's something stronger that you wouldn't find on a rural stall. Really, thank you. Really, that probably will help. Thank you, Your Grace. Papa, come here. What? Is he in here somewhere? The fuck you mean, come here? We've not had a woman in a long time. I mean... it's not a creepy ass starship. Cargo ship or something. Just a kingdom. We're done dealing with the people. Let us roll to gardens. What is happening here? Sadini? How are you doing? You're a king, why listen to that man? Blah blah blah. Okay, pumpkin. Are you ready for the wedding? Yes, I just had one question I must ask, Your Grace. Yes? May Smudging come to the wedding too? Well, I guess. You need to keep him very close to you, Sadini. I always keep him close, Your Grace. Fine, he can come. It's a snail. Smudge is a snail. Don't forget to say goodbye to Larissa. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be all right, Pumpkin. Other daughter. Yes, Father. We're almost ready for the wedding. It looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yes. Yeah, for you it will, not for Larissa. I still can't believe she's going to leave. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. So I think our first run of this game is gonna end poorly because we immediately were just like, no. We just promised the daughter to everyone who comes by. One of y'all gonna marry this daughter? What's up, bruh? We're almost ready for the wedding. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We booked the florist, I bought throne decorations, we have a live band. There was no need, I just want it to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they're really about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. Hope your son doesn't get murdered on the road. Time to go say goodbye to this daughter. Oh, it's you. You told me to come to here. And screw you, I'm the king. Oh, fuck you then, goodbye. No, you wanted to see me. I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. Just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling, I know. I love you, Father. Love you too. More than anything in this world, Luli. I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my little Luli. Alright, Papa. I'll miss you calling me Luli. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding. Yes, I better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Kitty. Let us pet Kitty. Dusty. There you go. Dress. Darling? How are the wedding preparations going? Everything's ready. Apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll help you? It's a middle ground gown. Nothing special, but 25 piece of gold. But for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much. What do you think? The puffy one? Yes? Let me have a think. Let's think about the puffy one. This is obviously not an option. I found it in a chest in my old clothes. It even smells. It won't cost a coin, but what would everyone think? So, the puffy one. Okay, the queen has a preference. I think we'll go with this one. Let me see the other dresses. No farther than right here. Look at this puffy decorated piece of art. Isn't it beautiful? 50 gold is nothing for such elegance. What do you say then? This is the one, correct? This is expensive. Dress is nice, but... Oh, don't worry about the cost. The bank said they will help us fund the dress, so it's almost free. How will that work? Yeah, no. First of all, Queen, who said to go make a deal with the bank so you could buy just the dress? 2, what are the payment conditions the bank wants back for this goddamn dress? Oh, I don't know. They will spread the cost or something. Don't worry about it. It won't cost us anything until the wedding is over. Definitely happy what a 50G loan. But why not the middle one? Let's see how the others compare. I'll tell you how the others compare. They don't. They don't. What was this one? Middle gown? Middle ground gown. Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much. So what do you think? The puffy one, yes? Are we really gonna have to take out a loan to keep the queen happy? The puffy one. Fine, we'll buy your damn puffy dress. I won't skip on my daughter's wedding. Yes, Larissa is going to love this one. And we don't have to pay anything, at least for now. How are you holding up? I'm so happy, Eric. Our daughter's marrying a prince. A prince, not a barbaric Rodovian. I knew everything would turn out fine. Uh-huh. I'm almost certain the prince is going to be murdered on the way in because I forgot to clear the roads. But what could go wrong? It's fine. Ooh, it's fine. Nothing we can buy. Then we continue. Achievement unlock! The kings of Davern and Atten make an alliance to join forces against Rodovia. I hate this dress. Come. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And, Ah, damn it. Do we just laugh at the young prince? We're just gonna laugh. I guess the smell of a fine wine is all the youngster needs to fall down. Get up! You're making a fool of yourself, boy. Like I said, company, my wife. Yes, here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. You look... Well, that's a big dress. Oh. He's still a better pick than Rodovia. Let's fucking drop the bomb on her right now that we promised her to a barbarian before she was born. No, let's not do that. That seems like a second run type of dick move to pull out your daughter's wedding. Oh yeah, by the way, you're only marrying this dude because the dudes who are coming to kill us, you're technically promised to them. We break a lot of promises here. Ivo, he's a good lad. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Larissa? A bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that. Your Grace! Men from Rodovia! We didn't manage to clear their posts. I hope this is nothing serious. A nearby village was raided. They've kidnapped the blacksmith's children. Don't bother with this right now. Can't you see we're busy here? We'll do this later. I'll have my general check it out as soon as I have time. Yes, Your Grace. I will be on my way, if you will excuse me. -4 happiness. Talus. About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You'll get the army, I'll get full access to the archives. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word! Bro! Why would you think that? You're a family man, aren't you? I didn't think you would want to let your daughter leave the nest just yet. Believe me, the other option didn't seem any better. And the party went on! Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was first class too. Oh, is someone gonna choke to death on this snail? I look for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidini. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it, Kaldasi recipe? They're laughing at her dress. Look at that dress. I wonder how the young prince will find anything in the midst of it. These snails are extremely undercut. What snails? That's not a part of the menu. Fudge! The party went better than anyone expected. Listen here, I think I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind me, I will take my leave, Eric. Talus, Your Grace. Your Grace? Leaving so early? Toast, drink at least one more with us. Thank you for the redemption, Cogswell. Cloaked into nothingness. Thank you very much. Drink at least one more with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. He's gonna die. Oh no. Until the unfaded toast, that is. Eric! Do something. Move. House was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. Shit, we gave the medicine to some random dude. Well, so the Rodovian struck, and we gave the medicine to some random peasant. He's not, is he? Father? Oh, Grace. Father? How could you? Eric, how could you allow for this to happen? Eric, you accommodate us into your castle, which we are grateful for, but this? This is beyond our beliefs. You failed as a host and you are responsible for the events of tonight.
Yes.
The king of Atana is dead. Talus is dead. Ivo, you're Talus's only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Aten, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised you. You will not be paying for... And I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davrin, you are responsible for Talus's death. Unless otherwise, you can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davrin will not receive support from Atania. Larissa, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows are said, the marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. No, have courage, my darling. Thank you for the redemption, Wormhole. So we got a real problem here. We seem to have lost our alliance. We also lost the daughter. We probably should have kept that medicine, but here we are. Or we should have cleared the Redodians. To make the agent available for next week, you'll need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You'll see the cost added to the summary. Stan, you cost 2 before. Why do you cost 9 now? Okay. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Really can remember more. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Larissa's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we're glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. We haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Atania. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Rodovia won't wait for us to resolve this. Examine all the guests, exactly. This situation, we shan't rely on Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords to make allies sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite the pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra golden supplies to aid you too. Now you're okay. You insisted on one more drink. This is the guy who wanted one more drink with the other king. Now he's saying he has men and gold to lend us. What's his price? What's his game? What's he gaining for having killed this other king? What's the catch? You do want something in return, I presume. Lurs from Pendle, your grace. Lurs? He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, cutaway, and foods as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries, and my men will aid you in battle, your grace. I'll see what can be done. Very well, your grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over to see what we can do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Redovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. From planet Omicron Persei. Indeed. 6 motherfucking gold, I know, right? I got 60 gold, he's like, yo, we'll give you 6. I've made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, your grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. Wait, what? Can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now, your grace. Oh good, we finished the tutorial. Oh yeah, no, anything green, the green screen is not thrilled with. Although I am thinking about buying a proper softbox and then aiming it back at the green screen and then moving the LED strips forward so they're in line with me. The only problem with that is when it goes off, I will be blinded, like I will only be able to see directly forward. And of course I would have to buy a softbox, which is, I have not bought any lighting, no. I have this one LED strip that's here I've bought specifically for this lighting. Everything else is just other lights I already had around. And that I've made it work for a green screen. Oh, and there are petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. You now use the map to explore location and help locals to gain extra resources. Open the map by clicking the map button below. What's up, General? The North Post was crawling with Redovian scum, your grace. We have managed to dispatch most of them. Send agents to explore locations. Simply select the location and click the magnifying glass up. Why is he's not in the chair? That's just King Eric is just fake sitting in the air in this. That is the current pose the model is in. Yes, the sprite. Dude's popping a squat. Invisible motorcycle. You're right. Well, we will ride that invisible motorcycle all the way to Redovia. Although I don't think we can launch a counter-offensive. Luba, Wolmy, and Cassano. Luba is right nearby. Send an agent. General. Firm. General sent. What's up, banker? We meet again, your grace. A shame what happened to King Talus, truly. But still, we ought to review our business, I'm afraid. We've discussed with the Queen Illyria. We've covered the cost of the dress. This isn't your first loan from us. I'll have to add 10 gold fee to your total debt. This will bring everything to 60 gold. As usual, everything is repaid in weekly installments of 10 gold. Thank you. Ah, youngsters these days. What we wouldn't do for them. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? That's it for now, bro. Bank de Florenti is always happy to help. Third servant. You called for me, your grace. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I didn't do nothing. By the gods, please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Who hired this servant? Who the fuck hired this dude? Get it together. If you don't tell me right now what happened, I'll have your head chopped off. How did you know to give this wine to Talus? I swear I didn't do anything. I don't know. I'm always told to serve the kings first, Your Grace. That's what I did. But the dungeon guard might know something. He mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, I swear. I believe that narrows our search down, then. I don't know why I'm becoming southern. You may go now, but don't leave Davern until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Peasant. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find his way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. You're a dick. I don't want to give you the gold because I don't think you're going to spend it to find your son, but our general is busy. I believe they should enough to cover your losses. Fuck, I knew it! I get paid for losing my son? That's wonderful. Thank you, Your Grace. You're gonna send all the little brats into the forest. We get rich. Fuck. Mistakes were made. I should not give them money. I knew it wouldn't be spent for a search party. God. Well, as we know, children are depreciating assets, so you can send them into the woods, and the king will pay you for them. Fuck. Alright, Pigeon. Dear father, we have arrived in Atana. It's nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly. It seems Asalia would love to get lost here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidini would have made your ears fall off with her question if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole Atania. Makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks here lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they used the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug a mother for me. Yours, Lorissa. Oh yes, Atania can be very pretty. It's also very dangerous. We should reply to Larissa, tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course, what should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Allies. Prepare for battle, you need to make alliances with lords. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lord offerings are shown on the right of their profile. So we're friends with Ada. The banker we can invite at any time so we can get some gold. I don't know who Masha is, or Grego, or Nosuke, or Violite, Lena, Joven. Lurs! We need to convince Lurs so that Etten will join us. We'll have gotten quite a few men. Up we go. Go talk to the children. See if they have anything to ask their sister. Paving stone looks like it was moved. If I can get something sharp and thin to lift it. Sword would be too thick. I need something smaller. Yes, father? I hate you had to see that. Yes, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Although Larissa's dress was quite embarrassing. I can't believe you choose that one for her. I never let you choose my dress. I tried my best to choose something good. I thought she'd like it. Mother seemed to love it. Your mother picked that dress. I didn't really have a choice. She was gonna be pissed. Oh, I did not win the auction I was betting on. And also, why is this still open? Go away. Larissa sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Atania. She said you would love it there. Sure I would if I could ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I can't imagine having to leave and live with some strange man. I mean, he's also a boy, but it's fine. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly. Yes, yes. Where's the other one gone? Oh, she's back in the council chamber. Why is this table bubbling? Audrey said I could review the evidence here. Let's take a look. Well, it's going real well. We've got lots of evidence right here. How do I leave the evidence screen? Oh my gosh. Is there no way to leave the evidence screen? Escape. It's the first time I have to press escape in this game for something. Alright, Sidini, what do you got? Grace? How are you doing? Is everything alright? Is everything alright, Sidini? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone and now Smudge is, well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't even dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. Oh, you promised you'd convince her to stay. I did not. And also I skipped the line by accident. Is she ever gonna visit us? I'm so sorry. I couldn't keep her here. She had to go, Sidini. One day you'll find a prince you'll want to go with. Ew, I hate boys. I'll never do that. Larissa wrote a letter. I'm about to reply to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother let me. Or no. Tell her... Alcia... Aslaya? I say her name differently every time. Read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. I only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big a decision. I'll come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one's the most important. Well, come and see me when you're ready, child. See you later, Pumpkin. Peace out. Sup? So, that dress, darling. What happened at the wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me. You think Larissa will be alright? Ivo seems very upset. I'm sure she'll be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We're gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling, let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. Larissa sent a letter. Larissa, that's not even her name. It's shifted hard. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atlas. Quite jealous of her. Atania is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours too. Thanks, wife. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to tell her I'm sending my best wishes to them both. Ask her how she's dealing with all the new things, and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. The poor pigeon that would have to carry this fucking letter if I let you people write it. I have one living pigeon. What's up, Dungeon Guard? How can I help your grace? I've heard you know something about Talus's death. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone, no, but I found this. Some kind of tooth, I think. How did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, your grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards when it was a time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeons, of course, until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of the cellars, yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, your grace. I didn't see anyone, though, in there. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, your grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. We found a tooth. We have no prisoners, so I don't know why you're so... Well, I guess his job was to guard the wine. Why can we go back to the bedchamber? Why is it important? I have a lead on the investigation. I've found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davrin. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with a big beast before. Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell you where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out we're looking for one. So we're gonna get a witch, a court witch, and a hunter. See you later, darling. Go out the door. Castle wall where your daughter no longer is chillin'. No kitty to be pet up here. Why do we tell the youngest daughter she can't have a cat? Dragon doesn't drag on. I hope it does not. If it was a nice short one, it would be in lit. Big, pointy animal or monster tooth, huh? We don't have big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. What's up, Audrey? How can I be of service, your grace? Got the battle preparations. Is our army ready? Yeah, no, we knew that. Change subject. Investigation process. I've prepared something. I clicked by accident. When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there together with the information we've gathered about each one. We can question lords about the items we have found so far. About the kingdom. Lords. Yeah. How do I get more agents? Wait, you just said how. We need extra agents. I will put word out that we are hiring. When agents visit our halls, we can decide to hire them. Each agent will be paid weekly if we want to use their services. If we don't pay them, they will become unavailable. We can send our agents to help petitioners. It usually takes some time for them to complete a task. Okay. We need to write this letter. What should I write? Oh, she's forgotten her slippers. No. Ask her about herself. Ask Larissa how she is, what she does with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, your grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. I assume nothing has changed, and we can just... End of week. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep, you will lose some soldiers. Gain 10 army per week. 35 gold now. Bank payment, stand the general, army upkeep. Gain 5 boosts in contentment. One-time use. Boo! Prepare General. General will be available during the battle. I assume that means we have lots of time. Training grounds. Is it 10 per week, or is this 10 for this week? If it's 10 per week for the rest of the game, then yes, we're doing this right now. So I hope that's what it is. It doesn't say one-time use. And hopefully it's not just a gold sink for other things. Get some temporary foreign workers. Give them an H1 visa, right? visa? Did my whole family just roll in? No, there's a peasant back there. Sup, General, what you find? Oh, Your Grace, a nearby river is dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Sweet. Lurs! Sup, bro? Why you dressed like you're in gothic Lolita style? You appear to be wearing a black dress with frills, as well as frilly sleeves. Maybe that's not what it's supposed to depict, but that's certainly what it looks like to me. HEB visa. Called for me, Your Grace. I've heard about spices. I've heard you have stopped supplying Branka with some resources. Spices, I believe. Suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with Praxis to get fortune dabs. Fortune dabs? Some call it Dippy Dabo. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Redovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What is Oracle Dust? Oracle Dust? It has some medicinal uses, of course, but also recreationally highly addictive. It's particular something about spiritual enlightenment. I keep clicking by accident. It makes lots of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part of this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Praxis. That's far away. Great enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. If you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. Anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will... If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Cassie. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. First, I will talk to Etten. See what Lord has to say about this first. Don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. So I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have been from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. Something suspicious. That's all for now. Thanks for coming by, bro. Hytro, are you crazy yet? Or more or less crazy? I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? We've both had enough of this. Just chain him up. This man has been showing up every other week to be like, fucking someone's after me. And then the last time he accused me of being after him. How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man and no, that's not it. I don't know. He's screaming, I can't tell you, my grace. What if this person is listening? I think you should leave. My options are to, like, just go somewhere which might get him killed, or we could put him in the dungeon, which might get him killed. Do not waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. Well, I didn't think we were going to tell him to never come here again. Never speak to me or my children again. Speaking of which, hello, child. Your Grace, I hate that Larissa has left already. She looks very pretty in her dress. She would look very beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sidini. Mother and Larissa sent a letter. Mother said Larissa sent a letter that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Larissa about the cat, Father? What? Has he eaten? Or something? There's limited letter space. If we're gonna spend a letter asking her about Dusty. I can try asking her, Sidini. Please do, Your Grace. Child. Is this made by the Paper Please people? I don't know. I literally found this game because it was going away on Game Pass, and I was just like, I've never heard of this. I've not actually looked it up on Steam, so I don't know much about the game other than it's made by, I think they were Brave at Night or something like that. Brave at Night, published by No More Robots. What else has Brave at Night made? Oh, they made Mind Scanners. These are the people who made Mind Scanners, a game I also enjoyed for a hot moment. It's that the brainwashing game. Fuck, I didn't know this was the same team. It turns out I like everything they've made thus far. This time we're not pumping away their personality though. Published by No More Robots, which publishes a lot of things, including Hypnospace Outlaw. Not a lot, but they publish enough things. Here, you know what? Let me toss the Steam link in case anyone's interested in checking more about this game. Let's talk to our other daughter, Alessia. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today, please? Of course, I'll join you in the gardens once I'm done here. You are a well-dressed peasant. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. Our village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send some help. Here's some supplies. I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, it is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Okay. Audrey, we should invite Lord Etten, Your Grace. Make sure what Lyris is saying is true before we decline Etten's alliance. You can find Etten on the Allies panel. He should be here next week if we send a pigeon immediately. Audrey? Let me go speak to the family, then I'll come back and see if they have anything they want me to do with you, Audrey. I need something thin to pry up some floor over there. Council chamber, I assume there's nothing. Oh, evidence? View the evidence. We have a tooth. Seek expert. Question suspects. Great evidence. Your Grace? Goodbye. Hypnotoad outlaw. All hail. We should have put Broski in the dungeon. For all the times he's rolled by yelling shit. What's up, waifu? The lead. That is all. No other lead. Later. So nothing here. Go practice sword fighting with our daughter. Yes, father? How's your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. I know. Ah. Too slow. Ha ha ha. Have you heard about Sidini? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has shown up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. That's pretty good prank. She grabbed my sword and she could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting the poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sidini. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidini actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Alslia. Come on, father. You have to admit this is pretty funny. Only a bit. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know. She keeps pestering me to fight her. We should check. We should end it here. She's just swinging at me still. We should check it here. I better check on Sidini. Where's the loose tile? Something thinner than a sword to pry that open. Okay. What's up, Sidini? Your Grace? Do you want to talk about the skunk? Aslia told me what happened. Well, I got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and its eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I took Alcia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, father. I hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was gonna get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Alright, goodbye, child. We have so many archive things to look at. But nothing new has popped up, so we could probably just skim through them. Archives. Oh, geez. Paranoid Lord. Third visit. Told him to leave and not come back. We should have put him in the dungeon. He might have lived. He's gonna die. Resentful. Came around. We grew out of pulling silly pranks at our sisters, but they're now realizing it's not something you grow out of. The attack stuff. Skug. Queen's Eye, the dress chose for Larissa was perfect. It was everything she wished for. Listen, daughter, the wedding was as much for your mother as it was for you, so sorry that you hated your dress. Purchased medicine, it wasn't useful. Then to attack the village. Novia raided, thief in disguise. Sick father. Strong medicine, we should repair the damages when possible. We already did that. Lost Loafer Son. Oh yeah, we gave him some fucking gold. Man. Village on fire. King decided to give villagers supplies in order to help. Yes, because our buddy here going to Womley. General sent. Allies. We're inviting Etten. And I think we're done. The bank is taking most of our gold. Stan is taking some gold. We're paying food for upkeep. The training grounds counts, so we're good. They're just gonna keep doing shit for the rest of the time. We don't need to prepare the general yet. We don't need the contentment boost. Our people are happy enough, and we have places to explore without the stables. I'm very much enjoying this game. I'll probably play more of this after this first run, just probably not on stream. I don't know how long this is, though. What do you have there, child? What is in your hands? What did you find? Wait, can I call them out of order? I assume not. Swords. Oh, peasant. That's a hunter. General. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful and paid me with this gold. Hey, 11 gold. I didn't know that was gonna pop up. I did the math real fast. Because it's, you know, simple math. And I know what I had. Lord Etten, how may I be of service, your Grace? Well, I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? Looks like someone lost it, trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say? I know why you need this. I've heard what you need these spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medicinal use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to people anyways. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. If you pass it on, don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. In return, I will always be at your service. Ooh, do we wish to be the drug peddling king or the war on drugs king? Because that appears to be our only two options. So we can either sell the drugs or make the drugs illegal and imprison people. Fucking great. In return, I will always be in your service. I have a location near Beltos that has problems with the locals. Send an agent its way and maybe he could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on our other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I'll be able to double your earnings. You do right by me, I will be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold and supplies. I'm not gonna help you. I can't promise anything. I will see what can be done. I can't promise anything. At least you're not saying no. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I will also throw in my hounds. They're deadly precise. The Rodovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talus died. I had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. Bro, you walked out to my flower garden and peed in it in the wedding? You walked, it's not even close. You're so far from where we were. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. That'll be all. You may take your leave. He saw the loose tile. Man, he put that shit there himself. Wait, do you think I pried open with the tooth? Maybe the tooth, that's what the tooth is for. The Dini. Is this a new pet you're holding there, Pumpkin? Yo, Grace, may I introduce you to the Stabber? Oh no. The Hedgehog! Do we need to ask her why it's the Stabber? It's quite self-explanatory. How'd you come up with this? What is this all about? Well, Father, you know the tale of Hansen? No. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and wanted one day, and unwanted, but one day he helped a king on his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. As it turned out, the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. Huh, this family story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danka always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about this old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danka likes this one a lot. Also, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, not for me, Father. Once the Stabber's a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she would like him more than I will. Sadek, indeed. Then she and Dusty could come back to the castle. The Stabber? Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but the name was already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but I didn't like it. It seemed like it would scare off enemies. Underneath he has a velvet, yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top is a whole different story. Top, he's scary, stiff Stabber. Fine, keep him. Very well, keep the Stabber close to you. Don't lose him, and don't stab yourself. Not Stabber, it's the Stabber! The Stabber is on a mission, and he's about to stab someone. Alright, child. The old man's like, he really says shit when someone else is in the room. He's just like, yo, at least she'll be occupied? Question mark? Oh, she's the best character thus far. Dude, now we have Sadek as a pet. What could go wrong? The last one got eaten. Someone's gonna fall on this one and die. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. What's up, peasants? Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than others. They have been casualties. They killed an entire family. We're counting on your help from your general, Your Grace. You should keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Rodovians are not creating farther posts. If they're locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. Send the general. You shall get the help you need. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice. We knew you would get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. Well, just stand up. Oh, let me just talk to Audrey. Ed's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in the battle, but as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. If we decide to help Eden, we will be sure that Lur will cancel his offer of an army. We shouldn't allow dust sales, or we should just be the drug lords. The fact they say something bad will happen later makes me say we should, in fact, be drug lords. It's certainly more interesting if we're drug lords, right? You know what? This seems like a good poll opportunity. New poll. Drugs? Your options will be drug, lord it up, or drugs are bad. Okay. Here you go. There's a poll. Either you manage it or see society destroyed by drugs. If since it sounds like we're putting someone else to manage it and we're gonna profit off of it, which means we also don't have the control and we're just empowering the drug lords. But who knows? Who knows? So I'm gonna let you guys vote on that. I'm gonna take a quick break to put on another pot of tea, as it seems like I've crushed the tea that I have. We should help Etten. The gold we would make from selling dust would solve a lot of our problems. Our people would be happier if we could have offered them more gold. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should send a general to Beltos. Buy as much dust as you can afford, so we can give it to Effen and make a profit on it. After we have done this, we should invite Etten back to our castle to close the deal. But also keep an eye out for anything suspicious. What's up, children? We're about to be the drug lords. Something like a tooth? Guess we can't do that. Alright, so no one else ever shows up here. The opening scene of the game is in that garden. Alright, child, how's the porcupine?
Hello?
Pet Stabber. Do you mind if I pet him? Not at all, Your Grace. Just don't... Ow. Ouch. Stab yourself. Can we try again? Do we get any better at this, or are we just still a potato? Nope, we're a potato. So, my queen, we are now drug lords. Sorry, I'm a king. I'm the drug king. Darling. Lord Etten visited me. Turns out he's trading oracle dust and he wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them, but I really don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for the people? It is not widely available, and it takes a certain type to go after this thing. Just missed my timer. Take my tea leaves out. Though it seems harmless for now. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Rodovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Etten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it was worth thinking about. See? She's down for it. She's down to be the drug queen. Lets you spend bits to vote multiple times. Oh yeah, that's an option I normally have unchecked. Did they turn it back on? Because for the longest time, it always offers you to either enable bits for voting or slips of latinum, or, you know, the currency, channel points. Now you just say no because it's a poll. But does it surprise you that Twitch is just like, hey, you can buy votes? Capitalism, baby. Yeah, usually I have that off, so if it's turned on again, I need to turn it off. Then again, my whole Twitch, spent 10 bits to vote. Do you even get... You did? I didn't even see it anywhere. I don't know if I do. It didn't pop up anywhere, did it? Did it pop up as an alert? It's not in my list of activities. I guess we'll see, right? It must show up somewhere. Well, I will check Cogswell. I actually have zero idea what happened to those 10 bits. Capitalism, baby. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it was worth talking about. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. See you later, darling. Our wife supports.
So long, Bowser.
So long, 10 bits.
Thank you, Cogswell, for the bits. Cheers. This tea is much milkier and whiter on camera. Then again, I guess so am I. I've been in the sun quite a bit this week. I'm not this pale. The camera is just doing things. I think it's when I hold up something white, it's just like, oh yeah, no, here you go. It's like, oh, that's white? Yeah, no, you ain't that pale if that's supposed to be white. I don't know how to make the camera stop doing that. But yes, there's a bit of a drastic difference when I hold up, when I give it an actual white object to focus on. High camera. Thank you for the submission, Cogswell. This tea is so much milkier and whiter on camera. Then again, so am I. Oh, okay. Alright. Fair enough. And yes, everyone, you can vote on our raid calls at crudge.showbot.tv. Did we talk to Audrey? We did. So all we have to do is send out a pigeon, and then we're done this week. He's got more men, and we can be a drug lord. We have to invite the banker. This guy's only got 120. Then again, Grego's got a name. Should we just invite them in order? Or we just do this row first? Let's do this row first. No ski. No at ski. Oh, and we don't need to call... Oh no, that's the bankers down below. I think we're done the week. Army upkeep is up to 5. Wait, we don't have to pay a retainer for the general while he's out on a mission? We don't have to pay your ass if you're not working? If you're actually working, we don't pay you? Sweet. I mean, that's a choice. We got gold. We can prepare the general. Then again, we should hold on our gold until we're done paying back the bank. The pigeon. Dear father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Etana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start every day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learned more about the history of Atana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma. She's the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Oh. Yes. I was thinking of the other king. Yes, that's right. That's why we even got the thing. He wanted access to our archives to try to find a cure. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. Not sure I like it. What do you mean you're not sure you like it? You fucking... okay. We should ask Lursa about something else. Ask her about Ivo. What's he like as a husband? How is he dealing with his father's death? And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we're working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a week. Dragon Slayer. Your Grace, it is I! Notsuke the Dragon Slayer, bowing lowly before you. Also known as Grofos the Great. Wanos the Wise. Peter the Powerful, and the royal wedding was fantastic, except for the murder, you know. Oh, there it is. Well, until you know, the food was first class, but amongst all the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. Who are you? I didn't quite catch that. Who are you again? But have you never heard of me? It is I, Nosuke the Dragon Slayer. I killed the dragon in the Eastern Forest. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? Sure, I'm all ears. Let's fucking go. The beast was fast. Its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurdities. I stole into its home forest with great care and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed the nest was full of hatchlings, mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked and groaned and fell straight into the furious river beneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing into one boulder after the other. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. Yo, you're kind of a dick, dude. Like, can we not raise the little dragons? After all, wits and brains come first before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. I mean, Your Grace. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and of course, and after that and other adventures, I traveled to Davern seeking farther challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creature awaits me here, slaying your beautiful lands? There is a monster. Tell your stories elsewhere. Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All these nightmares are nothing to our real problem, Redovia. Redovia? Well, I've never heard of such a creature. What is it? What does it do? Emit gas, crush men's bones under its heavy hooves, breathe fire. It's an army. An army from beyond the tall mountains. They aim to claim Davern as their own. And an army? Well, I see. Well, it's a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. The reason they came me Grofos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I have met a lot of people. Even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies, I will stand at your side in battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. And 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. And in return, I ask for... Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I am a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and, well, be famous. Noski aiding the King of Daverin in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. It shall be glorious. Yo, I like this dude. I thought he was, first of all, I was just like, yo, this dude's just boasting. Nah, this man is here for the glory.
Glory to you and your house.
This man will help. This man will join us for the glory. I can appreciate that. Also, I found this large tooth. Looks like an animal tooth. Would you know anything about it? That is an impressive tooth. It must have been one hell of a beast. Do you know where such a tooth could have come from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. Sadly, I cannot, because this tooth is not one from my collection. I don't think so anyways. I wish it was, though. Can I buy it off of you? Absolutely not, Noski. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo. Maybe after the royal trial. That is all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Buddy, didn't I tell you not to come the fuck back? Hey, you. You've really gone overboard this time. I know it was you. Now everything is clear. I stayed in the woods waiting for 3 weeks. But now I know. I don't know what you're talking about. Sir, this is just happening in your head. No one is trying to harm you. You need to calm down. In my head? But my door was open and my cat was gone. She wouldn't have left by herself. 3 weeks. She's a cat, of course she would. No, that's a lie. Wait, why am I here now? I better go. I can leave, right? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, for fuck's sakes, we should have locked him up again. Daughter, why do you have a broom or a mop? You are in a very nice dress, peasant. You are all very well dressed for peasants. Is my kingdom now coming to the point where all the peasants are just well dressed because I've been handing out supplies and we're poor as shit as the king? Wait a second. Are we a successful model of trickle-down economics? Is that what's happening here? It certainly looks like the poor people are spending the money we're giving them. Meanwhile, the princess is holding a mop and is dressed in a plain dress compared to the peasants behind her. Asla, what are you doing with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. Ah, good evening, Dre Perrin. How are you doing this evening? This is not how it should be. If it works, grudge stimulus package, indeed. We'll rebuild this kingdom with, wait, do we still have to pay the bank? We may have to still pay the bank. I'm gonna say without taking loans, but we may have taken some loans. Print that gold. Alright, peasant. Your Grace, I hear the wedding was a right feast. I mean, apologies for my impoliteness. My condolences to the King Talis. I'm sure he will be missed. Thank you, I will pass them on. My family's just moved to the capital. We have a house, but our garden isn't big enough. We can barely fit our horses. We'd like a bigger house with a big garden and a beautiful front porch. For us simple farmers, that's an expense we can never afford, but for a king it's probably nothing. It would only cost a fraction of what you paid for the wedding dress, Your Grace. 25 gold is all I asked. Only 25 gold? And a fraction, yes, half is a fraction. You're not wrong. Half is a fraction, but also no. I don't have gold to waste on your new house. If you want Want it, work for it. The castle gold is reserved for people in need. You better leave before I have my guards take you out. So you spend that much on a dress your daughter wore once, but you can't help your people with a new house? You could buy half the village with the gold from the dress. I'll make sure everybody knows this. Sure. Whatever. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, bloody peasants. Listen, it's not my fault that the queen was very insistent upon this dress. I mean, pretty much. Get out of here, peasant. I'm paying for this money. I'm paying for your house. Hi, other peasant. My name is Olivia, your grace. I come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, your grace. I've asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We've tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, your grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, your grace. The music has changed. She has special music. This is an important character, I would gather. Worshipping oak? You're praying to a tree. Yes, your grace, to the tree of the god of thunder. Symbol of life and love, filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, your grace. Please, I beg you. Our general is busy, so we can only give gold. +2 happiness. Alright. You should find someone in the market that can help you. For half the cost of that peasant's house, by the way, we're about to save the god of an entire village. Who, people don't seem to like, but that's fine. I'm sure the eyes of the forest will come in useful later. Oh, your grace, thank you so much. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to help us. I will make sure our people know you are good hearts. I hope your tree is going to be alright. Alright, peasant with a nice hat. Your grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive rare wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? Oh, he's got some drugs. Let's go. Any more? I'm listening. Oh, how fantastic. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some saying it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others might use it purely for recreation. It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell, your grace. I have 1 pack of dust for just 14 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 7 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold each. Are you gonna say 12 gold each? No? Now if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, I don't know what is. Your place is in my dungeons. Get some shit to prop that tile. Well, I don't think we can sprinkle dust on it to open it, and thus far we haven't been given the opportunity to get another object. Also, our daughter standing in the corner listening to us make a drug deal. I mean, child's gotta know, right? Like, we're gonna sell some drugs. Sorry, kid. 2 packs for 12 it is. I will take you up on your offer. Fabulous. Our product won't disappoint. You won't be disappointed. Our product is of the finest quality. Pleasure doing business with you, Your Grace. I'm gonna be of service, Your Grace. Progress. Alright. No progress. Your Grace? Okay. You're just listening in. I'm gonna speak to your mother. What did she do? Oracle dust. All the Oracle dust. Council chambers. What have we determined? Seek expert. Question suspects. Well, our expert did not work out, and we have no suspects. Your Grace? Pet stabber again. We've not learned any lessons. Yep. No one in the dungeon. We really should lock up the crazy lord before he tries to kill us. Peter, or whatever his name is. Pytor? So I bought some drugs. What did Aslia do? Aslia? He made her sweep all the corridors in the castle. This must have been serious. Oh, Eric. She's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. He's convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her. Especially now Luli's not here. Alright. Daughter, you cut a man. No fighting the servants, child. Oh, we can't even tell her that? Okay. Well, let's summon... Oh, when you make an alliance, the ally's name will turn green. But when you upset some lords, their name will appear in red. This usually means you can't ally with them anymore. Yeah, which is why we're gonna stockpile some dust before we call Etten. And we should figure out if the other ones are displeased with us buying and selling drugs. Via Light. You can we'll invite her. Or maybe we should have invited Grego. He's probably the hunter we're looking for. I think that's it. Next week. Army upkeep is up to 11. We're making 11 in taxes, so it's not terrible. Yeah, we don't really, like, there's not really a choice here. We're paying with our taxes. Still have enough stockpile, this shouldn't be a problem. Week 14. Okay, well, you're wearing a nice dress. Pigeon. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night, we shall meet. Our dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. When are you getting a new dealer? Can you make any sense of it, Audrey? I'm afraid it's just as much. I'm just as much as. Oh, I did not read whatever he said. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. You'll call Grace. Yeah, we'll call. I guess we'll call Etten next. General? Your Grace, I found the bandits. They were quite the bunch, drinking away in the forest nearby. Let the villagers deal with them. I'm ready for your next orders. Thank you. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. You let the villagers murder those men? Good job. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Greetings, Lady Lilet. Your Grace,
j'avouerai.
I hear y'all fight with the beast faced. With the beast faced. We're preparing for the Battle of Rodovia. You heard well. My name's Violite. I know I invited you here. My elders have fought with beasts many years before me. I heard they brought some Rodovian dog here to your castle. I don't know why you're southern suddenly. Fuck, I'm bad at this. Shame to you add to dispatch of them. I was hoping I could deal with them myself, but no one will cry over a dead cat. I want to reward you for your bravely actions. I'll give you all I can to aid you in your battle with the beast face. 3 gold and 50 armor. Remember, Rodovia is nothing but reek from the buttocks. And we don't want that around, do we? Oh, one more thing, Your Grace. My deal is off the table if you ever help any of these dogs. Make no mistake about that, Your Grace. Okay. So I've got this tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Ooh, it's one bit of a tooth. Tis beautiful, that's all I can tell you, Grace. Sorry, not my health. That is all. Really? So half the people we call in are just like, yo, I'm in. Let's go. Dedini, what are you doing in line? Merchant. Oh, Grace, I come from the tavern. Business was going so well, but lately I've had some troubles and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. Some local panderers saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. First it was fine, just some girls lurking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say, it attracts customers, but the panders essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of troubles, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with those disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. I'm sorry, can we take over the brothel? Like, why can't I run the brothel? This is how you make tax money. You you run all the vices. Should kick the panders out. You should be happy with the extra money. We were gonna lose our extra income if we sell. So you should be happy with the extra money. Are we getting a cut of the extra money? We're not, right? You kick them out. You should protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, Your Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with one punch. Perhaps we could send a general out for a few weeks. This protects our income, our line of income. I'll send the general. He'll make sure they don't bother you anymore. Grace, you shouldn't expect your share of income for some time. I'm expecting the income to drop significantly. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I should have said no then. I thought I was protecting my line of income. Your Grace, one of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe it was Pietro. He jumped down from a bridge into the river. Some children found him floating past the river. They got quite scared. He left this note. I'm deeply sorry. Let his family know they can count on us if they need anything. He didn't have anyone, Your Grace. Thank you for the information. -3 happiness. One moment, daughter. We need to see what the notes say. The expense you can afford. Doesn't get lost and not come back. Back to village. Our journalist successfully returned from the endeavor, yeah. There must have been something very wrong with Petro. He was so terrified he took his own life. It was a shame there's nothing the king could do to help him. Yeah, we should have locked him up. Because that's how you deal with insane people. Lock them up. The game gave me other choices, so... Fucking I didn't want to lock him up. for being paranoid, but apparently that was a mistake. Cult of Trees. Yep. Worshipping. Clear the water, yeah. Lingering resentment. Redovians being should only aid us in battle if we do everything we can to show them they're not welcome here. Hero everyone needs. Vices, the investigation. Ivo, the wedding. Okay. Well. Yeah, now he tells me that we're not getting the money. I would have told you to keep those dudes around. I need that income. Alright, Sadini, what do you want? Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched some more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sadini. Well, I made Dankia read it to me. Read it for me. I really love him as hard as I can. I squish him and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. May I request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich. Alright, child, I will give you a piece of gold to essentially play with. Don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. What? Do you know where I can find one? Oh, Pumpkin, I honestly don't know. It's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. Oh, child, what is gonna happen? What kind of shit show are you about to unleash upon us, child? Well, we're low on gold. What's up? Stab the man. Excuse me. Doesn't look like there's anything for me to do. We haven't found anything. We haven't chained anyone up in some time. There's no one in the dungeons. Do we want to go get stabbed by... Yeah, let's try to pet this stabber again. Just don't... Ouch. Alright, secret message. Oh, secret message. I can't make sense out of it. Bet Etna or Lurs would glean from it. No, I don't want to kill it. Note from Petro. It's a note from Petro. It reads, I don't know who it was that kept following me. I cannot take living in fear anymore. I hope you're happy now that I'm gone, whoever you are. That's terrible. I wish we could have helped him. The dude we let out of the dungeon at the start of the game would have seen whoever went down there to poison the wine. I didn't lead him at the very start of the game, but as soon as he stopped lying to me, I let that man out of the dungeon. If we'd kept him there, we would have had a set of eyes down there. I don't think there's anything else to do here. We're just gonna continue. Oh, you can still invite a lord. Okay. And that lord is our drug lord friend. Now we're done. 15 food. That's all the food we made, including yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to start borrowing food, supplies from the bank and paying them with gold since we're gaining gold. Oh wait, we gain it every week from our allies? Oh shit. Okay. And we lost the 3 gold from the tavern. That stings. Also, we made less in taxes. Oh, because people aren't happy. Happy people pay more taxes? That's not how this works. What in the fuck? Sir, what are you bringing? What's in your... What, do you have an owl under here? Like, what is this? Pigeon. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Byron, the King of Rodovia. Oh, they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks. That's too soon. Is it? I can't afford to keep paying these dudes. To gather an army, we need to make alliances and hope Ivo will help us. 14. Okay, well, we fainted. This is the halfway point, so week 15, we're told we have 14 more weeks. You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. A big fright indeed. Rodovia's coming. 14 weeks. We need to make allies. Prepare for battle. Calm down. You're fretting worse than me. Everything is going to be fine. We have plenty of time to prepare. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for battle. We have no army. I mean, we're building one, buddy. Yes, and we must. That we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on, you still have work left to do. You're right. I'd better get on with things. Alright. Did everyone just wait in the throne room after I passed out? Yeah, they did. Sup? I'm feeling better. I'm back. Audrey? Oh, Grace, I hope you're fine. Feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter, we need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we're doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree. We shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. Lord Etten. Our progress. Dust sales in Beltos. Need your help in Beltos with the Oracle dust sales. Please send your general over. We really need the extra. Dust deals are Devrin. I've acquired some extra dust, Lord Etten. You may sell it if you wish. Thank you, Your Grace. Something suspicious. If something suspicious happens, let me know. First, back. Secret messages for you. I found this message. Ah, perfect. That would be all. We did not get a hunter. We requested a hunter and a witch, and we did not. Neither of them showed up, unless she's a witch. The drunk dude is back. Your Grace, may I have your eyes, please? I want to do some fishing. Like I always do, Your Grace, but as foolish as I am, I fell asleep. Yes, stupid chefin'. Always have messed everything up. Anyways, someone took my fishing rod. Now I have nothing. It's the only way I've left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anne. She saw which mess I am. She put me right in my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I shook everyone out in my boat, and the storm came. Then I flipped the boat upside down. Swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day and fish to pass the time. Now I don't even have my rod. Please, your grace, spare an old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I'd buy a fishing rod and nothing else. We sent him away last time. 1 piece of gold. No, our daughter gets a piece of gold to play with. Drunk beggar, you get nothing. Get out of here. Next time you come, you end up in our dungeons. I'm not joking. Of course, your grace. I'm out of here in no time. What's up? Oh, Grace, I've come to tell you the water was cleared water from the oak has cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. Brought you something as a small gift. A bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you. I hope it really does. Just leave it by the window. This oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck. Okay, merchant. Your Grace! I brought you a special thing, a magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else has deserved this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. Okay. This man has brought us his magical cock. Good evening, Durlock. And what is this about a magical cock? We're about to find out how magical this man's cock is. Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. It would be a real asset in your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet. How can I be so sure this thing works? Right yourself, Grace. Tell a lie or a truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. And it is my real birth name. See? I wasn't lying, your Grace. You came in and saw a magical cock. The truth-dividing cock. Oh, you thought I was playing something very different. I mean, this certainly it could be the style of a visual novel. It could be, like the layout of things. Not so much the actual game art, but the layout of the UI. See, I wasn't lying, your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, your Grace. Very decent. Very good price for a lie detector. It's not worth this much. 16 gold. I don't know if this thing will work, but my daughter would be quite happy with it. Fine, your Grace, just make sure she doesn't lose it. Let me just set it all up. All set. Take care, your Grace. Well, we paid for that magical cock, so let's see. Xadini's gonna love this. I should go find her later. Do we actually now rule with the division of the... do we let the rooster decide things for us?
Hi, this is Lance with Cockshot. You're gonna be feeling wonderful all day because...
Oh, I've seen this. Yes, that is great. Quality parody. Yes, Father? Guess we're not going to tell you about that magical cock, huh? Fedini. Come and see me in the throne room. I have something to show you. You're gonna love it. Just let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. I'll come later. Fine, Pumpkin. I'll wait for you in the throne room.
Boy. Cool, yeah.
Oh. Go. Alright. You need food? Oh, wait, you give both. What do I need to do to please you, Lena? Although this is probably the hunter we need to actually continue the story, so we're gonna invite the hunter. Since apparently no one's showing up. She might be the like court witch or something, I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, I think we're done this week. We're down 1 food on our army upkeep now. Our army's slowly growing with the training grounds. I think we're done paying off the bank. Don't see anything else, let's go. Oh good. Our daughters are lining up. Audrey? We have some very pressing issues now, but considering last week's incident, perhaps we should think about securing your hair, Your Grace. Years are passing by and none of us are getting younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivo will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's likely Davrin would just become a part of Atanya. We're working on it, rest assured. Orlia and I are working on it. I know there's no O there, that's just how I've been saying it. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, your 3 daughters is plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about this once we've dealt with Redovia. General's back. Your Grace, I've helped the tavern owner get rid of the panders. I don't know what was cooking up there, but it was a right mess when we arrived. Glad you've managed to put an end to it. Does that mean he'll start giving us money again? Because we have 7 gold. Grego! You sent a pigeon for me. I have. Welcome to our castle. I presume you've heard about our upcoming battle with Redovia. I have, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here's my deal. I pride myself in my knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. While you're the opposite of the hunter we're looking for, I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. Slavek van Gogh, Man Wansky. Oops. I've heard recently you hold a very valuable painting. Be perfect for my collection. The Story by... What? I missed who that was. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies. Wow. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. It needs to vanish from this castle. I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others. Imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to track it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up personally. So invite me whenever you are ready. Down right away. Get the painting to as soon as possible. I can't wait. I'll be waiting for the pigeon. I keep accidentally clicking. And missing lines. Merchant, you're back. Your Grace, the general helped me throw the panders out of my tavern. I must say, he was very handy. The men and ladies have moved on to another inn down in the village. I've lost many of my customers, so it's going to be a while before I start making any profits again. That's fine. I wish you good luck in rebuilding your business. Please don't allow this to happen again. Damn it! We should just... if I realized it would disrupt our income, I would have let the Panders have his place. But I really want the option to just be like, we got soldiers. I'm gonna deploy people to manage this. Peasant, daughter, banker. Hi, banker. I hear your treasury is in the best shape, Your Grace. I wanted to offer my services. No. Bank de Florentes, always happy to help. Yeah, no, peasant. Your Grace, I come to you with a personal matter. You also have a chicken on your shoulder. Or a crow or something. See, I've lost my only and beloved pig. She means the world to me. Heard that you pay gold for the ones that we have lost. Is there a chance you could help? This is because we accidentally gave money to that man for his boy instead of to go find his boy. I don't have gold. Don't bother me with such petty matters. Your Grace, the pig was like a son to me, please. Not test my patience. You called it she before, now you claim it to be your son. I think even you don't really know what's true anymore. But, oh, I think I just remembered where I left her. Sorry to bother you, Grace. Chicken! Chicken, you have failed me! You fucking useless chicken. You're supposed to pick up on lies. Useless chicken. I know, the magic cock didn't do anything. Never lose your pig. Where are you gonna get that bacon from if you lose your pig? I know, right? There's so much bacon misplaced. Peasant. You're very well dressed for a peasant again. Oh, it's the same dude, that's why. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just want to bring the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. I'm happy to hear this. I hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. But he lied and took that money, did he? Though you've not been super helpful, Magical Rooster. Alicia? Father, I was wondering if we could practice sword fighting again, perhaps later in the gardens. You said we could do this again, Father. Very well, I'd better keep my promise then. Go on, you can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in a bit. Great, I will see you in the gardens. Off she goes, I'd better check up on her. Dedenne? A rooster? He's black. Oh gosh! You're the bestest father in the world. Oh boy, you are so beautiful. The stabber's gonna adore you. Thank you, Your Grace. Take good care of him, Pumpkin. I love you, Father. Note that we spent more on that rooster for our daughter than we'd have on most villages. This is a very expensive pet for our daughter. And I'm saying rooster now because I'm not saying we gave our daughter something else. Oh, bless her. The archives. Cult of Trees. Very grateful. Okay. Drunkard, tavern business. Lost pig. Or this petty requests. Business is business. Lord Grego visited. Yeah, we need to find the painting. Tadini, worried about her older sister. Yeah. Hearing Tadini cooked. Ask about the Black Rooster. The king took an opportunity to buy one from a merchant and gift it to his daughter. Spices. Oracle dust. Message passed on to Lord Etten. Erdovian bite. Another letter. Yeah. Alright, General. I need you to go secure the drug trade in Beltois. Also, us putting out words we're looking for people has resulted in no one showing up, Audrey. So how about you go find us some people? Sometimes lords are busy and won't be able to invite them to your throne room. This will be shown with a red arrow next to the lord's profile. You mean like the dead guy? Oh no, it's just Ivo. We should figure out what she wants. Right. And we need to find this painting. I assume it's not in the dungeon. Let's go take a look-see. Yep. You see anything here, buddy? Can I help you, Grace? Nope, just looking around. It's in our bed chamber. Morning painting. Mountains painting. Storks painting. A lot of storks here. Take the stork painting. Got it. Ah, got it. Need to invite Grego to give him that painting. Do miss the stork. We're not going to call him back for a hot moment. Wait, I can take down paintings now? Now we can see if there's anything behind any painting. Oh, let's double check what he wanted. Completed. Trees. Requested a stork painting belonging to the king. Hey, I'm taking the paintings from my room. You don't care? Sweet. Oh. Put the mountain painting back up. Oh, this means we can redecorate the castle now. Can we take down anything else? Like a kingdom management game. Yes, we've limited resources. People come and ask us for things. We need to decide what we're doing with our resources. And we're constantly... We're going to be invaded at some point. So we're trying to build up our army to resist the invasion. The Dini. Grace. How's your mission? Did you turn Stabber into a prince yet? No, not your your Grace. He loves his rooster, I think. Although he doesn't really want to ride it. I think I need to make Stabber help me in some way, so I owe him a promise. I know what I can do. Send him on a mission. Don't do anything silly, Pumpkin. Don't hurt yourself. Yes, your Grace. Now we can pet Stabber and hurt ourselves. The rooster seems to call at truths. Add the painting of the stork. Indeed, it is. Maya.
That boy. That boy.
What's up? Yes, Father? Who is this? I see you've already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? The one you were not supposed to go to? Well, yes. Anyways, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace. See? I can never get her. Please use practice swords if you're trading. You cut up some servants. Stop trying to stab Maya. You're good with the sword. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father's a swordsmith. He showed me a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords? Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes, and you never know when they will strike. Ha! That's what my father says. Your accent. Can't quite place your accent. Not from around here, are you? My parents were from Brevia. We were passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling certain merchants of sorts. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on her journeys. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I would love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. Suspicious. Pet stabber, so you have someone who assassinates pets. I can see how that could be taken that way. So sure, maybe that will be the mission we give to Stabber. Stabber can go assassinate some pets. I will surely pass the invitation on. They will be very happy to visit. My pleasure. I want to ask about Sidini. Looking at you two, I think I know why Sidini wants to stab people. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the Stabber. Don't look at me, Sidini came up with the name. Sidini really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something to distract her, I think. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. I'll leave you two to this. Just don't cut yourselves, I will leave you to it. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, Father, we won't. Still haven't found something thinner than a sword to use to pry open this crack. But apparently we have no finger strength and we haven't bothered to tell anyone to go do it for us. So there's that. Okay, so minus 16 food. We made 15 food, so we're bleeding food at 1 per week. We only have 13 weeks left. This is sustainable. We won't run out of food. We paid Stan the General. You don't owe the bank any money. Man, that stupid puffy dress. Peasant? A very mangled looking peasant? A mercenary? What's up, Pigeon? Dear King of Davrin, the western woods near Brannica are not uninvolved in your troubles. An uncommon object can lead you to the sinner. Be quick. Yours sincerely. Uncommon object can lead you to the sinner. Letter has no seal. What do you think of this, Audrey? Whoever sent this letter must have gone through great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. This must be important. We'd better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. I have marked this location on your map for you, Your Grace. Sinner! Lord Etton's wares were successfully protected, just as you requested, Your Grace. He didn't sound happy about defending the drug lord. Lady Lena! Pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus. I didn't like him after all. Although I didn't like him at all. Anyways, Luris has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help for something in return, of course. You see, I have something I want to give my son. Someone actually. I would like your daughter, Alasia, to marry him. Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers all ready to stand against Redovia, along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So what do you say? I will need some time to think this through. Oh, of course, darling. Take as much time as you like. Just remember that Redovia won't be waiting for you to be ready. So Luris is her son, who wants to stop the drug trade. Except we've got a heart against him, and we are now the drug lord or drug king. Do we want to make him next in line for this kingdom? We have a strong tradition of selling drugs to the peasants here. The peasant. Your Grace, I want to see you about my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them. But they only say 1 request per visit, and it seems like I have a much bigger problem now. I've come from far, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest, so I sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I sat down on some living pincushion, it would seem. It squeaked and I jumped up right away. When I stood up, my bottom was all covered in spikes. Not only that, I feel very ill, weak even. I fear the chair creature has poisoned me. What can I do? The stabber. The stabber? Oh no, it sounds very serious. I'm not sure what we can do here. Oh hey, the court witch is here maybe. Is it good to be the drug king? We haven't really made any money out of it yet. The game also wouldn't let us take control of a brothel. We just had the option to disperse it or turn a blind eye. Since I'm not making money on it, I dispersed it. But if you'd let me take control of the brothel, I would have been fine with it. I think I might have something that will help. Name's Alina, Your Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical anomalies, disease. I dabble in wound healing also. Which, some may call me that, though I prefer to see myself as just a well-read woman. At your service. We could definitely use someone like you to help out our people, Your Grace. They would be a great addition to our roster of agents. What's the catch? What do you hope to gain from all this? Oh, of course, there's always something in it for people. Something people want in return. I am a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I'm willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problems. I just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to our castle in that case. It is my honor, Your Grace. I'll also be able to help during the battle if you need me. Didini won't be happy about the stabber. I'd better let her know. I'll see if you have any useful books in the council chamber, Your Grace. Be able to see the expenses for the witch in the weekly summary, Your Grace. You can just pay her whenever we need her. Oh, that's great. Sweet. Oh, so the stabber is dead. That man dropped himself hard on that poor hedgehog if he managed to crush it with his ass. Peasants. Your Grace, Pendle, our village has been raided. There were men dressed in red and black with a beast's head pierced by a spear on their banners. That's Rodovian army for certain, Your Grace. This means they're getting closer to us, or perhaps they're just teasing us. Teasing? People have been killed, maimed, and enslaved. It's just teasing? Your Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. Must have been just a small squad. Send us your men, we can fight back. You're clearly emotional, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back with more force. We don't want to start the battle early. And tolerating their attacks may encourage them to carry out more. Your Grace, you have to do something about this. We cannot let them trample on our lands. General is needed here. We will fight back. I will send my best men. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you'd listen to your people. That's right. This will show them we're no people to mess with. Alright. Our mercenary. Your Grace, I hear of the upcoming battle. It's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We are mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? What? 16 gold for 22 men? No, not this time. Not interested in your offer. Fine, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe you'll change your mind by then, or get our gold ready. Okay. The king can't have fun, no one else can. Exactly. Pay me, or you have no fun. That's the way this works. I want a cut, and everything will be fine. I will even send soldiers to help ensure everything goes safely, with no troubles. Secure the inn and the tavern. But no, that wasn't an option. So I just kicked them all out of that tavern. Cheers. Alright. Let's, why does the Queen want to see us? Are you upset about the witch? Hello, Allura. Allura. Orlia? Orly? What the hell was I calling you? What do you think about finding Alia, a prince? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Aslia, she's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She was offering her support in the battle if we agree. We need to get as much help as we can get, but I don't want to let Aslia go yet. I'll leave the decision up to you, sweetheart. I don't want to give another daughter away. The first marriage went terribly. I don't want to repeat that. She's gonna have to get married at some point. I know this isn't entirely fair, but I don't want her to get married to a stranger. We'll find her someone more appropriate after the battle, I'm sure. That's a relief. It's hard to imagine losing 2 of my daughters in 1 year. You're not losing them, they're getting married. I know. I'll invite Lady Lena and let her know what my decision is. Will I? Is she gonna join the other side if I don't? Like... Jeez, I did not see you lurking in the corner there, lady. Grace? I bring some news about Sir Stabber, or the Stabber. Sidini, your hedgehog passed away. The Stabber? Oh no, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me, did he complete his mission at least? His final quest? Mission? What mission? Sidini, did you send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, just like in the story, Father. They can hardly follow any instructions. This is why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else was he supposed to help me? Please don't do this again. Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. The last one stabbed a peasant and I had to deal with it. But I was so close to turning him into a prince. Now Lurcia will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as Dusty. Next time I'll find a fiercer agent. Oh no. I will train him I will train him. He will be at my command. The stabber! Efforts were not in vain. Oh, Sidini, my pumpkin. Oh, Grace, how can I help? That is all. Okay, what are the two of you doing now? Yes, Father? Lady Lena visited me. You remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given her the decision yet. Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much to say in this matter anyways. Well, I don't think. What do you think? I don't even know him. You think I want to marry a stranger? Is there anyone that you know and would want to marry? No. We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works. I know, I just don't think I'm ready for this. No one ever is for this, As. So, thank you for letting me visit your grace. Sure. I guess we'll send the witch out to do something, right? The witch can go roll. Hidden hut. And the witch. What is this? Okay. You give 3 food every time? Ooh. I'm still not sure about this painting. Why did you want it so badly, Grego? You know what? We're gonna hold an audience with, Masha first. Actually, no, Etten. Etten, I have dust for you, and I helped you with your shit. So now give me your dudes and the gold. They were gaining gold again, though. Prepare the witch for battle. Okay. I don't think we need to do anything here. Seems like 1,000 strength army is our goal, which doesn't seem hard to get to. Lady Ada, why are you here? You're making me concerned. Nah? Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appears to be for kitchen, some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and found this vial hidden under the flooring. Did you find anything else? No, Your Grace. The place was empty apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. Lord Atten. Your tasks. Yes, I know. With your help, I have managed to set up a network of connections to help with the distribution of our products. How does it feel to be the leader in the markets? Our wares will soon take over the world. I have some dust for you. On this file, my agents found this near your village, Lord Etten. Do you know anything about it? It's a file used to heat up ingredients for potions. Quite a common thing. You can get them from any merchant. I've never seen one with such ornamentation, though. It's definitely not mine. For a moment, I thought he was gonna say we are cooking the moon dust. Except it's not moon dust. That's moon sugar is Skyrim. Was this oracle dust? For a moment, I thought he was gonna say he's cooking the oracle dust into something more potent. Just fucking making some crack. No, that's not what we're doing. You know whose it might be. How would I know? Be all. Grace. So now we are straight up allied. Lyris will not talk to us. Lena will happily try to get Lyris to marry our daughter, though. Good evening, Rajay. How are you doing this Wednesday? Never create a game with dialogue, and instead of faking a language, use a couple of short sentences or words. Otherwise, your Pokemon will sound like Pokemon. I mean, I think they're yelling gibberish, but yes, you're not wrong. It is very Pokemon-esque. But they say different things, so it's not quite the same as the same phrase. Lady Ada, do you object to me being the Drug King? Your Grace, it is nice to see you again. I bring you some news. I heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Vice Mary. He was bragging about you doing some deal with you. Yes, he is visiting me. I'm not sure what your stance is on this, but I just want to let you know. Lord Vasme is no art collector. He's an artist and an egomaniac. He buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It's a great shame because they are very valuable, and these artists definitely deserve recognition. But he believes only his artwork is true art. I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it'll be burned. Of course, thank you for letting me know. I must talk to him about it. Are we really gonna defend art instead of our kingdom? Yeah, I've seen you before, peasant. Audrey, what do you want? Alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase in our income at the end of the week. Yes, because we're selling drugs, Audrey. Of course we're making bank. Doing well, just woke up from a nap. Oh, that's good. You're well rested at least. I'm doing well. Today has been less busy. Not busy, but just less busy. Your Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest, she escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiots! Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom was just a hoax. We knew she was nothing but an old hag. But some young boy, he fell for the tale, and now Babushka is out of the woods. Babushka? Really? Grace, do you not know Babushka? She's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She's short and crooked, her bony legs barely support layers of her old wrinkly skin. She has long, hooked nose, her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. Them some long nose hairs, I will agree. She wears a snakeskin coat and scarf around her head, tiny bones attached to it, carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clatter against one another. Clickety-de-clock, clickety-de-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend has it she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. Some legends also say she gives eternal wisdom to whom is brave enough to look her in the eyes. And what do you want me to do about this fucking witch? What can I do about this? I'm not sure, Your Grace. The village, she transcribes these words on our door. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorstep. Is she Baba Yaga? We're afraid she's going to come for our children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. Send a general. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Hit my mic. I send the general. I can send the general on the watch. The general's busy? Where did I send the general? Take this gold and hire someone. There isn't much I can do. Should be enough to pay someone to go on a watch on overnight. No one is going to want to do this, Your Grace. Everyone's terrified. Look in other villagers. I'm sure someone can find a... I'm sure you can find some... Shatarker? The fuck is that word? I'm sure you can find some... Shatarker. Urban Dictionary is a strong person. Often used sarcastically. Yiddish word used by English speakers. Stop being... Okay. So it's a Yiddish word. Bully or violent person. Okay. Cool game. You got me. I did not know that word. We gave her a lot of gold. That was probably a bad idea. And a file. Needs to be a substance inside. This is what poisoned Talus. I'd better leave it be. Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in a barn no more. We want to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in the favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials, people will be forever grateful. I'll send the witch. You figure out the materials. Positive. May the gods be with you. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods look kindly upon thee. Audrey, any thoughts? No? You're 800 strong. We need 1,000 before we're ready to fight, I think. Are you still chilling here with Maya? Is this just... We've known in our dungeon. We should have locked up the dude before he killed himself. Man, it does not feel great to lock up someone who is, you know, mentally ill or disturbed. Sidini? Oh. Okay. What do you have a chest full of rubbish? We haven't been to the wall in a little bit. Let's take a look around. Maybe take a look at things that are busted and pay to have it fixed. No? Alright, let's talk to the wife. Valoria. Valoria. Darling. Lead on an investigation. I've found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? A file. Letter arrived suggesting something suspicious happened near Branca. Had a general explored the location and he found this file. The substance inside could be what poisoned Talus. Its ingredients could lead us to the killer. Perhaps take the file to a court witch to see what she can tell us about it. I think I've seen her in the council chamber. I just sent her out for 2 weeks. Mistakes were made. Oh, you can still invite someone, right? Joven or Masha? Oh, let's invite Joven, he's got gold. one to send to investigate that. Now we're done for the week. Oh, it's past 9. Will must be getting closer to starting up Fortnite section of Battle Royale Wednesday, which I usually participate in. So Curly's still there, so maybe not. We'll do another. Let's see what we've got here. We got some 24 wheat. Okay, we need to increase our income of wheat, of supplies. I'm sorry, because now we're at 18 gained and 24 lost. We don't have 6 per week for 11 weeks. And we have to prepare the witch in general for battle. We're at least making some good gold now. Though maybe we'll have to switch, we'll have to spend some of that to 10, 20 minutes still? Yeah, I could do another week of this then. Though also we could raid and then I could just eat. Remember, you can vote for our raid call at crunch.showbot.tv. Joven, you were looking like your robe and your curved sword. Curved swords. What's up, General? Your Grace, I've led my men to fight the Rodovian bandits who recently attacked the village. They were nothing but a bunch of young, drunk Rodovians. We took them out with ease. Thank you. Hopefully there won't be any more raids. Lady Illida, I don't know who you are. Torlando, a peasant. Alright, Joven. Lord Joven, your grace. My condolences about Talus's death. Heard about Rodovia. I can help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I'll also give you 5 gold. But only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Who is Sir Frederick? Eating is always a priority. I mean, I ate before I started the stream, but yes. A battle for Brianna, you must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years, we keep in contact. We train together. Recent years I haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Joven. I'll send a pigeon right away. Nothing to worry, your grace. I'm sure Frederick will help. It's just a formality. Do I have this animal tooth? Found in my cellar? Can you tell me about it? You have an exquisite library, your grace. Don't you have a bestiary you can look at? I don't think we keep bestiaries at our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. I also have this file. Want to smell it? Does it smell like chloroform or poison to you? I found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? Vials have many uses today. They can be used for preparing and storing potions and spices, or even as ornaments. This one is nicely decorated, but it has been used to hold some sort of substance. That's all I can think of, I'm afraid. And Sir Frederick, that is all. Lady Ilda. I've heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say, it's good that you haven't agreed to it, your grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. It seems to me you don't know the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse? What curse? They say that if her son does not participate in an act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Can the curse be lifted? Is there a way to lift the spell? There is. That is why Lena is so desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the bane. The problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said the spell will move on to the bride, and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for this information. Thank you for the warning, Lady Ilya. You're most welcome. I strongly consider Aslia's marriage arrangement, though. I will consider your advice to be sure. Peasant in a nice hat. Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me if you refuse to help them. I aid as many people as I can for very little in return. It is often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for the potions. As it stands, I'm out of most of my ingredients at the moment, and the queue to my place isn't any shorter than yours. Would you please be able to help out with some extra gold? Maybe our court witch can help you. Witch has her own set of potions. If we send her to help you for a few weeks, you can make some more gold to buy more ingredients. A witch? No wonder people come back to me as so sick. All a witch can do is lie. Witches cannot heal people. Are you trying to insult me, Your Grace? I will pass on this ridiculous offer. Sweet, we got rid of him. Remember the day you forgot to eat? Yeah, I haven't done that since that day. I made sure to eat. I ate before I started the stream. I will stop this and eat before I play Fortnite. Torlando. Ahem. To you I come a humble kind. I hope to find you well. He's singing. In good shape and mind. Your Grace, this is Torlando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me. Just Torlando. Torlando the Wonderful. Okay, I'm not seeing all this. Writer and poem, recognized in all kingdoms experiencing the artistic renaissance. The population of whom is discussed even in kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yale's, Calda, Bavaria, and Radovia, of which I will remain silent for the known reasons. Very well, what can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may. I'm working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. The story about royal intrigues, oaths of the path, foolish peasants, and passionate lust. May I honor you with my latest work? Fucking sure, this one other dude in line can wait. I'm open to arts of all kind. Poem is for now entitled Kuplanoka. The moon shines so bright high up in the sky. Kupla night is upon us. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but the weary knight may not rest. Inside the castle there is no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short and this time of year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this night. This is wonderful. Fantastic, bravo. Thank you, Your Grace. Although I'm not so surprised that you find this so delightful. The problem is I cannot continue. I've hit a wall and I cannot write at all. I'm desperate for some true inspiration. Strongly believe that seeing your general patrolling would get my creative juices rolling. You sound like a spy, sir. You just hard pitched me. My idea of you being some random ass bard has now gone for you being a straight ass spy. Straight up spy. Like, I would like to follow your general around. No, sir. Therefore, I beg of you, please allow your general to join me to get out of this squeeze. Zero effort translating the poem, no rhymes whatsoever. Wait, is this game translated, or do you mean me? Were there rhymes in it? No, there weren't. Wait, what language is this game in originally? Made by the same people who made Mind Scanner. My pleasure. Can I ask you to come back later? I can just send the general with you unless this peasant has something important to say. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Give this man leisure. Absolutely fantastic. You shall not be disappointed, for I shall bring you a classic. Peasant, what do you need? Your village, part of our village was flooded. Luckily no one was hurt, but our homes were devastated. We used some gold to buy resources to rebuild our houses. Sure, 12 gold. We've been affected by the floods too recently. Here's 12 gold. I believe that should be enough for you to acquire the required resources. Most magnificent, Your Grace. Thank you. The people are happy, so they give us more gold back. So it's not like purely a loss of gold. Nope, not next. We need 2 allies. We need to figure out what Sir Frederick wants. We're gonna walk around and then we're gonna raid Will. Okay, there's nothing to see or do. Great. Yeah, no changes. Alright, no changes. Oh shit, we forgot to take stuff to the witch again before we sent her out. No, she's coming back another day. That's the general. Slavic, they use Babushka, yeah. Baba Yaga, yes. About throwing the chicken bones and chicken legs around, I'm like, yo, this is Baba Yaga. The hut of chicken bones is coming for you.